Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all well. This is my final, for the time being, my final washi tape video. And as I was looking back, I thought, wait, I haven't even used a tray yet. It's most unlike me to use a tray. The difference with the tray is that we have to work backwards. So we have to make the tray first. Unlike all of the other projects that I've done where we create our item, lay the washi tape in as we go, if that makes any sense. We have to create the tray before we can use the washi tape. Now I was tempted to try and use the washi tape backwards because the back is white. We could put a layer of resin down in the tray and then try and get the tape down into the resin. I might try that in the future, but yeah, that's an option. That is an option. But for this project, I'm going to work backwards. I'm going to make the tray first and then lay the washi tape down when we are finished. Now, no surprises here to learn that the colours I'm going to be using are my favourites. I know that might seem quite repetitive for some, but if I'm going to end up keeping this tray, because y'all know I haven't opened my shop yet, if I'm going to end up keeping this tray, then it has to be something that I love. But by all means, use any colours that get your heart singing. And I know I have been sent other washi tapes by the washi tape shop. I will get around to using those as well. So far, I've really only used this rose one and the winter rose one, but I have others that I will be using in upcoming videos, including butterflies. I don't think I've ever done butterflies on my channel, so that will be fun. Okay, my plan was here to incorporate some of the gold foil in with the green and the cream, but as you can see right about now, I'm gonna pour my cream and my green almost like diagonal to each other. I missed the tray. I actually missed the tray at one point. It's okay, we can clean it up. What happens here is that you'll see the foil does actually float. So whilst my intentions were there to have a hint of gold foil in the finished tray, sadly that did not work out. If you do want that effect, then I really do kind of advise you either wait to pour your resin or you pour your gold first and then come back, pour later when the gold has set. But this mica powder by Resin Pro, this is one of the reasons it's my favorite. Look at this effect. I haven't even done anything else and this is already beautiful, especially if you're just going for the one color. I wouldn't necessarily fall in love with this tray right now, if I'm honest, as a 50-50 color scheme. Not really my cup of tea, but the washi tape, it's almost like the tattoos, isn't it? If this is how your tray turned out and you didn't like it, I would usually say slap a tattoo on it and you're all good to go. But of course, we are here for the washi tape. So if you've missed any videos prior to this and this is your first time seeing this washi tape, it was sent to me by the Washi Tape shop. All of the details will be in the description box below, including that mold will be on my Amazon storefront. You want to cut your images out of your washi. This is PET tape, so polyester washi tape. Go gentle with your craft knife and just cut the top surface. You're not cutting all the way through your tape. You don't have to cut your tape. You just cut gently, real gentle to get that top surface cut, and then you can peel your design away from the tape. Now, there's lots of different ways of looking at this video. I want you to take away from this video what you would and what you wouldn't do. What I'm showing you in this video is we're going to go crazy. We're going to go wild. It's amazing how I define wild. I decided at this point we are going to go all the way. Leave no gaps. We are leaving no gaps. We are going for that full on English country cottage garden explosion of blooms. We're gonna cover, and we're gonna cover this tray because we can do whatever we want. That's the plan. Now at first glance I thought actually just having a little bit in each area is still quite pretty, so a little bloom on the cream and a little bloom on the green, I was okay with that. I was quite, you know, if this is where it ends, it's pretty, it's gonna work. However, I couldn't stop there. I just couldn't stop there. I had to keep going and pushing this to the very, very edge. The only issue I have with this washi tape, honestly, is that I'm almost out of it. I've pretty much used it in every project. I've got none of the eucalyptus hardly left at all, and I've barely got any of this washi tape left because I've used it a lot. But here you see me, this method, just carving out the edge, giving you a nice little piece to grab, and this is how you peel it straight off. And again, it can be fiddly, but just make sure your blade is sharp and you've actually cut out the section that you want, and then you can actually peel it away from the tape. I am going to put a bit of relaxing music on because this is very much me cutting tape and laying it down to show you the full effect of what happens when we just go crazy and we don't stop. We don't stop. So I did feel like this was enough at this point, but I did feel like as well that it needed a little something. It needed more greenery. So I added in my favourite eucalyptus leaves, and this has pretty much rendered me without any more leaves. I'm pretty much done. But yeah, I feel like laying the leaves down on top added a little bit more depth, and I love it. I love this so much. This reminds me of a painting that my grandma used to have on her wall. It also reminds me of my grandma. It reminds me of her patio garden. It reminds me of an apron she used to have, tea towels. There's just something so vintage and just reminiscent of how things used to be, and I love it. The last thing to do was add a little resin top coat. I didn't film that just because it's a simple process, just adding in enough resin to reach around all of the edges. Make sure you still leave a gap. You still want it to be a functional tray. I think this would look absolutely beautiful in a cottage farmhouse style home. I love it. I hope you guys do too. It's definitely over the top. It was one of those, I would say that this has been the most relaxing video to film and create out of all of the washi tape videos. I feel like this has been the most relaxing because it was definitely the most freeing. I felt like I was just free, absolutely free to just cut and stick. It didn't matter where I put the next layer, it still worked, and it didn't matter what flower was overlapping what flower, it all came together in the end. And this was definitely a trust your gut, trust your heart, lay it all on, shove it all down. Yeah, I enjoyed this one. I would say more so than any others where I had a plan or a scheme or I wanted certain things to be in certain places. This one definitely helped me to relax and end my mini washi tape series on a really relaxing video. Honestly, loved it. I love the results. Would I change anything? Honestly, yes. The one thing I would change is that I would make the entire background cream. I think the green is stunning. It works well. Even green leaves against a green background works stunningly well. I don't know, there's something about the cream side. It's just romantic, more romantic and pretty and delicate to me than the green side. So if I changed anything, yes, I would change that one thing. But I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope again it's inspired you to use your washi tape. Next up, guys, we are going head first into Easter videos. Do not forget, if you are here, on the 1st of April is my Easter collaboration. Go check out my community tab. You might have to scroll down a little bit, but go check out my community tab if you want to get involved in the Easter collaboration. It is not too late to join in, but please read on my Instagram and on my YouTube community tab how to get involved in the Easter collaboration, which is coming up literally in just a week on the 1st of April. Go check it out. Get involved. My next video will be up on Wednesday, and that is my very first Easter video of the year. And yeah, thank you so much if you are still here. We are nearly 12 minutes in, so I do appreciate your time and I hope you loved it. I hope you love it as much as I love it. I will see you all on Wednesday for my first Easter video. Until then, bye.